Hey everyone, this is going to be your daily love message, all right? It is a daily love message for the collective. It's general and it's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. But if I resonate with you and you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach me at the links in the description box below. All the information that you need is there. All readings are done by donation, and a donation is required in order to receive a reading. However, the amount is entirely up to you. All right, step by step, pretty much instructions in the description box. All right, so this message is not going to be sign specific. We will actually do several messages. We will touch on several different groups of people, okay? The message for overall, for everyone, is me coming to you like this, okay? And this all started with the Libra May video. It is important, and forgive the glare. I'm sorry, the lighting has changed, right? And I'm not moving all my shit. So I apologize for that. Bear with me. I'm sorry. So yes, this started with the Libra May video of coming to you bare, right? Because I was told, first of all, if you follow me, you know that I hate being on camera. I absolutely hate it. I don't want to be on camera. I don't know. Maybe it stole my soul in a previous life. I fucking hate the camera being in my face. I always have. I've always been like that since I was little till now. I don't like a camera being in my fucking face. It almost creates a anxiety, anger, I don't know, like I don't like it at all. But I was receiving downloads and messages as I was trying to go to sleep, and it was like, no, you're going to get up and you're going to do readings today. I didn't even intend on doing readings. And so I was like, okay, fine, I will. And they were like, they need to see you. And I'm like, okay, fine. Okay, so I guess I'm going to fucking go on camera today. And I went to grab the makeup, and it was like, no, they need to see you. Just you. And here we are. So you'll notice I've put my hair up. This is my face. This is me. This is no makeup. Which I don't know how well you can fucking see me with the with the sun shining to creating a glare, but whatever. There's a message here. There's a message here overall for everyone. To allow yourself to be seen, the real you. Who are you hiding from? What are you hiding, right? The blemishes, the imperfections that you may be self-conscious about, like, should you be, especially here in the love reading, right? What are you hiding? What are you scared for that other person to see? And then again, on the other, in the other direction, what are they hiding from you? Are they showing their true self? Are they being bare and naked truth with you, right? Are they presenting themselves as the truth? Okay, so it's like, make sure that you're not perceiving anyone as anything that they're not. Make sure that they're not perceiving you as anything that they're not. And whatever they decide to do, make sure that you are not what am I trying to say? Like, presenting yourself, right? Make sure that you're not presenting yourself as anything other than what is true. And most importantly, like, what is your truth? Okay, what is your truth? But I feel like there's at least a base of truth, right? Because everyone has their own truth, but there's got to be some, like, okay, this is overall, like, we all recognize this as truth, right? So there's that. So, all right, people needing to let the tower fall. Lots of secrets coming out and secrets being revealed here with that tower falling. Libra, Virgo, what else? Pisces coming in. Aries, wow. Taurus. Here we go. What do you want and how do you get it? What do you want? How do you get it? And are they returning it? Lots of people caught here between these third party three triangles, but I feel like there's a situation. I mean, look at this. You've got I can't pick them all up because they're dice, but you've got the Tower with the Moon, with Justice, with the Hermit, with the Hanged Man, with the Hierophant. Just like that, in a line, just like that. So major transformation. This may be the first time you've spoken your truth about having feelings for someone else, or maybe it's not even a third-party situation. Maybe it's simply abundance and celebration. And how do I celebrate myself? How am I being celebrated? Am I even allowing that to happen, right? And so you have this major part for many of you, this major piece of your life, this pivotal moment, we'll say it like that. And the scales actually come like this, right? The scales are actually coming sideways. Are you in or are you out? Are you going to speak your truth? And, you know, as I'm saying that, the Hermit is actually coming sideways as well. So it's like, you know, and the Hermit is all about the soul's journey and the truth, like the depths of your soul. What's true, like what's really in there, what's really going on, right? In your alone time. And that's been a common question that's come out for everyone. I think personal, monthly, you know, who am I when I'm alone? Who am I when I'm alone? And why can't I be that person all the time? Okay, so, and you have these coming, you know, sideways like this. Like, are you in or are you out? Are you going to speak the truth or not? Are you going to teeter-totter? Are you going to lie by omission so that you can convince yourself that you're not lying? And is your light bright enough and strong enough to shine on its own? I'm hearing, do you speak your truth? Do you tell the truth? Are you in or are you out? You're hung up on the decision, on that decision alone. Okay, many of you are wanting to take a much more unconventional approach to something. Okay, many of you have changed directions and paradigms altogether. And where does this leave you? And where does this leave your partner? Or even I'm hearing your selection of partners. Okay, so for those of you that are single, wanting and you know, on the hunt, on the look for someone, I don't know why hunt came out. That's a little bit predatory. Anyway, but those of you that are looking for that, it's like maybe you have realized you're looking in the wrong area, or maybe not everyone is an option now. Maybe the options were much larger, or you didn't care about so much, and now it's like, no, you're gonna have to have this, and this, or don't even put in your application. You don't even qualify to put in an application. All right, so the first card out for you is very soon. Clearly decide. What we just say? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, are you in or are you out? What do you want? And I have a feeling many of you have started to switch the way you feel or view, or I'm getting like strongly like paradigm shift for many of you, and this would of course shift who, let's see. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And it fell on the floor. It fell on the floor. So I'm going to say many of you have made the effort. Many of you have made the effort. And it's not showing any response or results. Leave that shit alone. Leave it on the floor where it's at. If you've already done everything that you came to do, if you have made the effort, if you have gone the distance and that other person is not either giving you an answer or giving that effort back to you, leave it on the floor. Leave it down there where it fucking belongs, where it fell. Okay. So others of you, you need to be speaking your truth and very clearly decide what you want, because unrequited love, that's like the third time that's come out today, because it is coming to you. So those of you that are, whether you're single or in a relationship, there's this whole energy of speaking our truth and being in our truth and whatever it is you want. If you want to fuck 10 people a day, who said you can't? Who said you can't? Just be clear about it. And you don't have to tell everybody your business, but don't be leading people on either, right? If you go out on a date and you're specifically looking for marriage material, if your first date is, if you're already thinking about, can I have a future with this person? You need to make that known too, because that's not everybody's mentality. In fact, that's not I don't know how healthy that is, but I'm just saying, whatever your truth is, you need to start bringing that to the forefront. You need to start, there's something very, very strong here about making your intentions known. Making your intentions known. Exactly what do you want? You don't have to explain why you want it. Who gives a shit? It's what you want. And if that's what you want, then that's what you want. But you need to be clear about it, okay? Yeah, so I'm just, be very clear about whatever it is you're calling in, because also manifestation is picking up it's happening at a rapid rate. So you're saying something, be it good or bad. That's why I tell you, watch what you say, okay? Be it good or bad, and it's manifesting almost instantly, almost right in front of your eyes, right? So it's very important to decide exactly what it is you want, and so that you're not having things shoot at you in your direction because you did ask for it, consciously or unconsciously, and thereby creating more confusion both for you and the other ones involved, okay? Someone is getting the card for unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. What I tell you, leave that shit on the floor. Okay, some of you, your love life is being affected by children. Okay, children is affecting your love life for some of you. And then let's get one more here. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, some of you have big chips on your shoulders with the person that you've had children with. Okay, I'm getting that specifically for a number of you. Okay. You need to speak your truth there too. You know, there's a lot, I'm feeling some of you, there's a lot you haven't said, and maybe you have the mentality they're not worth it, or it's over, why say it now, or well, I don't know, but there's some sort of a blockage coming up there, and I feel like you need to speak your truth. Maybe they felt much the same way. You know, people do weird shit when they're in certain situations and when they've allowed things to fester and build up, right? And never speaking about that and never getting that out and having that animosity toward the other person, never getting their side of it, you know, and maybe you couldn't at that time because they were like, people get bitter, right? People say mean, hurtful, fucked up shit. People say fucked up shit. People do fucked up shit. We're fucked up. We're people. Okay, but after some time, you know, especially for those of you that are resonating with this particular message, those of you that have children, it's even more important. It is much more important for you that have children with this person to go back and say whatever it is you need to say and forgive and learn, because you didn't just lay down and make a baby with that person for it not to come and teach you several life lessons. Okay, so it's very important that you clear those blockages and get that out. And I'm not saying you have to reconcile, and I'm not saying you have to do anything other than forgive. You forgive for you, not for them, and you learn. There's something here that you need to learn, and for a number of you, it's releasing this blockage and these blockages that have been created due to this. Okay, because there's a lot of repressed emotions around that, and someone either needs to apologize or accept an apology. Okay, and don't think that you didn't have a part. If your relationship has fallen apart, you have a part in it, however small it may be. Everyone plays a part, right? It takes two. Okay, so I'm not excusing anything that your partner may have done ugly to you. I'm not excusing it by any means, but we are all responsible on some level at some time, and I think it's very important that we start taking responsibility of what we have done and where we are in life and why, okay? Yeah. Nine of Cups. Okay, so again, I'm asking to clarify this very soon. Clearly decide what you want, because it's coming to you. Some of you have been making a wish, and you've been thinking long and hard about something, and here it comes. But do you take the leap? Do you take the leap, and are you going to let the old die away? Okay, you say you want something new. You say you want something new, but when the universe brings it to you, you don't want to let that old shit die away so that you can take the leap and go for it. Okay, all right, and for those of you in third-party situations, you say you want something new, but then you stay with the old shit. You keep the other one around. Well, how much did you really want the new thing? If you were satisfied with the shit that you had before, why did you want something new? The Hierophant and the Hermit coming in. The Hierophant is in reverse, as I stated in the very beginning, mirroring the Star card over here. Okay, some of you dealing with Aquarius, you've got, what do you have out here? Scorpio, everything, okay, but just in this particular one, you've got Virgo, Taurus, and Aquarius. Some of you could be caught between a Virgo, Taurus, and Aquarius, or Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in their chart. Somewhere in their chart, heavy, even Earth heavy in their chart, even. So in any case, like I said in the beginning, I'm feeling like many of you want to take a different approach to things. Maybe you have discovered more about yourself, okay, more about your soul and your journey, more about your inner, like the depths of what makes you tick, okay? You've gone there, you've seen that, and it's like, oh, I kind of want that, even though it's not conventional, even though it's not the norm, right? As someone told me the other day, normal is a setting on the dryer. Okay, Three of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Now, Three of Wands is coming in the reverse position, okay? So some of you are really blocking out your abundance, your ships, your next cycle, your shit that you want to do in the future. You're blocking your own path by not facing whatever this deception and betrayal is, and by they're saying going backwards, because if you look here, they're actually traveling back toward that Ten of Swords energy. So it's like, no matter what you did to me, you killed me, you hurt me, your words hurt me, you put me through this and this and that, and some of you really got put through it. I mean, especially those of you that make the effort is coming for, and that unrequited love. It's like, how much more are you going to take? How much more abuse are you going to subject yourself to? Why are you going backwards? Okay, why are you going backwards? And for some of you, I'm hearing specifically, like, why are you pretending like that shit didn't happen? Why are you pretending like that shit didn't happen? Everybody, and I'm hearing everybody knows it happened. And like, they made you look like a fool. I'm hearing specifically, they made you look like a fool. And as I say that, in front of everyone, with the Six of Wands energy, in front of everyone knew, and everyone was laughing at you while you were up in your head thinking you had something you didn't have, living in fantasy land. That feels like, it could be a man, but it feels like I'm connected strongly with a woman energy, that like, while you were posting all that shit about your man, this and your man, this and your man, that, and even literally, man, for some of you, oh, ouch, for some of you, they were reading your posts together while he was laid up, with another bitch, and they laughed at you together. Leave that shit on the floor. Leave that shit on the floor. Whatever happened. They didn't make a fool out of you. It happened. It happens to everyone to some degree. Someone's always going to know something that you don't know, and whatever. And if they were laughing at you versus empathizing with you, then that's on them, really. That's on them. Okay, Four of Coins, okay, in the reverse position. A lot of you need to let go of things, release things, release. Like I said, and that's coming over that forgiving and learning. It's time to release, okay? Again, you get the Hierophant mirroring the Ten of Cups in the reverse position. So some of you need to come out of serious relationships because you're never going to be content there. You haven't been content there for a long time. So what is it that you need to release? That bullshit-ass relationship that you're trying to make work, that ain't working, ain't never worked. Hell, it didn't work. Y'all probably had a fight on the first damn date, second date, something. Y'all already, you knew. Okay, what's your interpretation of the way things are going now? How are you interpreting things, and how are you being interpreted? Okay, if there's a miscommunication and a misinterpretation every time you say something that's always starting a fight, probably people are just not happy in general. Because I know that when I've been in previous relationships, when every little thing you say I interpret to mean something else, or vice versa, and all the little things start to get under my skin, the bottom line is, I'm not happy anymore. So it doesn't matter what you say or what you do. When I'm not happy, you can't make me happy. And nothing you do is going to make me happy. What's being interpreted? What's being interpreted? Okay. What's being projected? What did I just say? Because the bottom line is, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, everything that I am feeling inside will be projected, and that is what I will see. It took me a long time to learn that, y'all. It took me a long time to learn that. Okay? Is their interpretation or your interpretation of what the other person is saying, theirs or yours, whoever this is, whichever way it goes, right? And it takes a strong motherfucker to be honest with yourself and be like, you know what? Maybe I am projecting my shit on you. Maybe it's me that's not into you, okay? Maybe the reason you don't make me happy anymore is because I'm not happy, period. Maybe I want something different. Maybe I'm scared to admit that. Maybe I'm relying on you too much to change versus saying, you know what, I've changed. It takes a strong motherfucker to sit there and admit, like, maybe I am a little bit of the problem. Maybe I do project some of my shit on you. Looking in that mirror is hard. And maybe it's not you. Maybe it's truly not you. Maybe it is the other person. I'm just saying, for someone here, I'm connecting with someone that needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror and be the bigger person and admit, like, you know. And it's not to say that they haven't done anything to hurt you. They most likely have. I mean, people fuck up. That's what we do. We're human, right? They most likely have. And it's not to excuse or say that they haven't done anything wrong, but it is to say that no matter what they do or don't do, and no matter how they try to fix whatever it is they did do, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Why? Because you're not happy. And if you're not happy, nothing they do is going to make you happy. As I say, some people just want something more spontaneous. Okay? Some people want more passion. They want more passion. They want their dream man, their dream girl. Specifically, they want to fulfill some fantasies. Maybe your fantasies aren't just fantasies. Maybe your fantasies are things that you actually desire in your romantic life. Maybe just because someone's labeled it as a fantasy doesn't mean that there are not people that don't live their everyday lives like that behind closed doors. And I'm feeling strongly there are some of you that want that, and you need to know that it's out there, okay? Don't try to make someone who's not into that, right? Who doesn't have a passion for that, whatever that is, okay? To conform to you. That's just as bad as them trying to make you conform. That's just as bad as them trying to make you put away any fantasy that you may have, is just as bad as you trying to make them fulfill it. Especially if it's not just a fantasy, especially if it is something that you actually desire on a more regular basis, okay? Strong messages coming through. Wow. And then two, be cautious. Some of you, especially for the single ones, but also there's some married ones that have been like sneaking around. And I don't know if you have an open relationship or what, because I don't feel like you have much of a conscious about it. That's why I say maybe an open relationship. But there's some of you that are seeking out people and relationships in the way wrong areas. That's gonna get you caught up. Be cautious about who you are letting in your life and where you're going, specifically where you're going, because I'm feeling like you're about to like really get caught up in something that you didn't expect. So like, be cautious of who you're seeking, what you're seeking, and in particular where and they're saying not everything is what it seems. So let's get to the part of the reading where we get something for a sign specific. Okay, a specific sign. Who wants to come out today? Virgo. Let's get a message for Virgo. Or this could be Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or someone with a Virgo heavy in their chart, okay? Or cross watcher, or someone Virgo that you are dealing with, however the energy fits, because energy is fluid. And especially if y'all been having sex, what happens? You exchange energy, you take on energy. Energy is fluid, you start taking on that person's energy. And that's why they say your demons play well together. All right, the solar plexus chakra with dedication and effort. Okay, so are you working too hard, and how is that leaving you feeling, Virgo? All right, dedication and effort to what though? To what? Are you having dedication and effort to your relationship, to your romantic life, period, if you're single, or is it more focused on work and in other areas? And how is that making you feel? Okay, because love abounds, you need to take the lead. So whatever your dedication and effort is leaning towards, perhaps there's a message here of balance. Okay, perhaps there's a message here of balance, being able to balance that, or not. If you feel like you can't balance it, okay, take the lead, take the initiative, and let someone know. Okay, as power looks right up at me, okay, for taking the lead, which is related to an Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries, Virgo, but also you could just be needing to take the lead and take your power, stand in your power, and say whatever it is you need to say, Virgo. If you are not ready for the relationship that's being asked of you, or if you need to pull back a little bit to focus on work, or if you need to be honest with yourself and say, hey, you know what, maybe I need to pull back on work and focus on my partner or my relationship or my love life, period, for those of you that are single, okay? Virgo, some of you may be going through an awakening, okay? In which case that could be the area that you are dedicated and making much effort to, which is amazing. But everything requires balance and moderation, okay? Everything. All right, you're getting strength. Some of you could be connecting with a Leo, or you could just feel a strong attraction towards, I'm getting Aquarius, okay? Aquarius. And some of you are really, really trying to get over the heartbreak, Virgo, and not get caught up back in the cycle. Some of you may be wanting to go back to someone that you know. Okay, so Virgo, for some of you, I'm getting like that you're so lonely and you're so tired. This is for single. You're so tired of being singles. You're actually considering going back to, I'm going to say it feels a lot like the last person that you were with. And I would say no, because it's getting right back caught up in a karmic cycle, and it's not allowing things to flow outward or inward, okay? So here's where your healing begins, Virgo, is your darkest fears, okay? Whatever you've had, that anxiety, those deepest, darkest fears about either releasing, because I do see here that someone is awaiting results. Maybe you have already released something, but I'm also seeing that you need to let go of control, okay? And then overlooking strengthening bonds. So whatever your darkest fear that you didn't want to let out, or you don't want someone to know, or you've already stated it and you're waiting for them to react, or how will they react, it's either going to make you or break you, right? It's either going to strengthen the bond or it's not. At least you know that you're honest and this is what I need, this is what I want. If I can't have that with you, then, you know, nice to know you, good luck, wish you well, okay? But there's a definite message here to not have to be in so much control and allow things to flow, and to really be looking at how things are making you feel, Virgo. How are things making you feel, and are you being honest with yourself and with your partner about those feelings? Okay, let's do one more. For the 25th, the love message for the 25th. Water. Virgo, you could be dealing with a water sign or vice versa, and then Aquarius comes out again. So Aquarius came to mind, and then they want to come out the bottom of the deck here. So Aquarius, you could be connecting with water, vice versa. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all that. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer here, okay? And it does seem to be someone caught in between two people and needing to make a decision with this Hanged Man, needing to make a decision based on truth and not lies. Yes, okay. Looks to be a little bit of baby mama drama going on in there. All right. Ultimately, some of you just need to walk away, but you won't. Why won't you? Well, I'm seeing that you think you're doing the right thing, okay? And maybe you don't have enough clarity to make the change yet. The Eight of Cups in reverse position. As I say, I don't see you walking away yet, with the Two of Cups looking right underneath it. Okay, the Eight of Cups is all about walking away, and in this one, it's a gamble, right? It's throwing the dice, right? Sometimes you just got to walk away and see where you end up, all right? Overlooking the death, transformation. So as I said, some of you just aren't ready to make that change. You're not ready to transform and let that thing die. You're not ready to walk away. You haven't seen whatever it is you need to see, at least with, I'm hearing definitive proof, okay? There's something you need more data on, okay? There's something you need more data on, and perhaps that has to do with that moon, okay? Perhaps it is a Pisces that you're connecting with, okay? But some of you are wanting to go back in time. You're either wanting to reconnect with someone, or you're thinking about patterns now, the data, and why things played out the way they did. Okay, for some of you, it's like you've noticed something, and you're like, where have I seen that before? And you're going back to the past, and it's like, so were you doing that when such and such and such? Because that seems awfully, I'm hearing parallel. Ooh. What do y'all say? That's tea? That's tea. With the moon coming out for you again. the moon coming out for you again with the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. Okay, so whatever these secrets, whatever these dark places that happened or whatever's gone on in the past, it's caused an abrupt stop in communication. I don't know that I would stop the communication until you get to the bottom of whatever it is you're trying to figure out. I would be strong enough to go there with this strength card coming out for you, maybe dealing with a Leo or a fire sign. But there's definitely something here like, I don't know, I don't think that I would just stop all communication if that is what's happened. If you are unable to make the decision and you're just like, okay, I'm just not going to go there. No, I think you should communicate and get it out, whatever it may be, because some of you are in a relationship that you're not suited for. It's not harmonious. Okay, again, you get another card dealing with Scorpio, Cancer coming right behind it with that Chariot. You need to move forward, let the Tower fall. Okay, and then you have this Ace of Swords here. Now it's in the reverse position, but what I find funny is him snowboarding. What is snow? Frozen ice. Here's cold as ice. The situation is frozen or someone has become cold. It is in the reverse position as to say you are confused, but I don't think you are. I think you are in denial. Difference, big difference. Okay, so that is what I have for you, everyone. And thank you so much for being with me here. I love you, and I will see you next time.